Hello everybody and welcome to Joe and Al Play Kerbal Space Program.
I'm Joe.
I'm Al, and here we are.
It looks like a really fast boat is headed towards the sun.
The sun comes up over the horizon in the Kerbal Space Program.
What?
I wish I could smooth out the mouse motions here so this is actually a cool camera move, but it's not.
But look at the thing headed into the sun. I guess that's supposed to be like the...
Yeah, it's the reflection of the sun on the water. It'll look a little more realistic as the sun comes up, I think. But we are here, and while in between our play sessions last time, I did a little more science scum. Got a 707 Science Joe with the little orbital lab of Minmus. And so now we have some very interesting things available to us. We have heavy aerodynamics. We have hypersonic flight.
We can get a space plane going.
We could. We have high-performance fuel systems. This is just a really giant tank. I'm not sure that seems like something to wait on. But we also have this. The Advanced Science Tech. First of all, we have the Convertitron 250, which can take raw materials containing even trace amounts of oxygen and hydrogen and crack them into useful fuel products.
Fuel manufacturer.
Yes. Which essentially means we can take matter and turn it into fuel of any kind. There's the Drill-O-Matic Jr., which is an excavator. I believe that feeds this thing. I think. There's the Convertitron 125, so a slightly smaller version of the same thing. The bigger version of the drilling and mining excavator. And here we can hold
our
raw
snacks.
Materials. Yes. And, of course, the GravMax negative gravioli detector. I saved the best for last, Joe.
What? It makes pasta?
A device for capturing and measuring the elusive negative gravioli particle. Used for determining the precise strength of gravitational fields. Warranty void if used to detect positive gravioli particles.
Interesting. How high are the far-end research projects?
As far as cost?
Yeah.
So the very far end one's 1,000. So this is experimental science, has a bigger holding tank and a narrowband scanner. I don't know what that's for, but I'm sure we'll figure out. And then up here we have aerospace tech, which is essentially an engine that can just go from atmosphere into orbit like a space plane.
You don't need to eventually have science labs around far distant planets. We're gonna be able to get all this stuff with the science, from a couple of science labs.
I was thinking we might.
It'd be interesting to do, but it doesn't feel like the wall of what we can gain somewhat close by. Maybe we need one around Duna, but we don't need to have there's more planets than there are science needs, is what it seems like.
Boop. Oh, this thing's real tiny. There we go. I just want to see what this thing does.
I'm in YouTube.
That's fine. I put the little gravioli thing on there, and I'm just gonna I'm making the dumbest machine.
Excellent.
To see if it gets us any sort of scum science on the launch pad. Ooh, 6 science.
There we go.
The sensor seems to think it's being calibrated. Oh, that's not inaccurate. But my plan is to get some asteroid mining going, I guess. That's my hope. We found some asteroids. We know where they are now, right?
My favorite comment also was that you should probably just leave that telescope out there, because then you can do asteroid missions lickety-split. I was like, oh.
Oh, no. Are you serious?
That's a good point.
Do we want to do an orbital maneuver where we bring an astronaut back out here?
And some fuel.
Is the same person?
What are you doing?
We should build a little test thing to see how the soil samples thing works. I'm just going to experiment with how these things work, because I've never seen them before.
Oh no! Sorry.
Alright, deploy drill.
No, our launching pad!
Start service harvester. Service harvester or full. Ooh, the thing is moving.
Yeah, look at it move.
I figured this out. I need to put these on the outside of one of those collection container things. Yeah. We're gonna. Oh, look at that! That one. All right.
It didn't go through the thing. What the?
Yeah, that one didn't work. Okay. We're gonna walk this thing.
How is it not tilting over?
I don't know. We don't even have SAS on. Start
There you
service
go.
harvester. Is this?
There it is. We have 0.01 ore.
Yeah. All right. Let's get them all out going. Get them all going.
Well, after you turn them all on, I want to point out something. Look at your temperature. Right-click on a harvester. Temperature's starting to...
Insufficient power.
Oh no!
We didn't put any batteries on this thing.
Ah. But you have to have radiators too.
Okay.
But let's fire this bad boy up. Make that.
It might not work without power.
That's quite possible.
We may not actually get out to the asteroid today, Joe. I'm willing to.
What? That's just loser talk.
I'm not a rhino. What can I say? Did you see that tweet about the
I
guy
don't know.
who has the motivational book about being a rhino?
Yes. Yes, I did. I think I was the one who retweeted that. It was the worst book ever.
It was like required reading in this woman's company for like how to be a good employee or something, which seems
just
like
don't be a chicken, be a shark. But it was actually that was the.
But like then he like went into the biology of sharks and I mean not he was talking about rhinos.
Sharks is a
like
joke. I've heard that somewhere.
Obsessed with rhinos and like rhinos haven't I don't know like their population is declining thanks to hunters. Make sure that you don't support hunting or something. It was just like carry around a picture of your rhino family.
It was.
Get a picture of a rhino family and bury it in your pocket.
Wait, I'm looking for this because there was also
that last one wasn't my joke. That was a real thing from the book. Where he recommended you get a picture of your rhino family and tote it with you.
Rhinoceros Success: The Secret to Charging Full Speed Towards Every Opportunity by Scott Alexander.
So how do I connect this to the...
You're a rhino!
Yeah, I am. Republican
Believe.
name only.
Believe in success. Believe.
Is this just global temperature control?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so I can put it like anywhere on the rocket as long as it's...
It might be more efficient on the hotter parts, but I mean, heat will transfer, I believe, through your ship. Well, let's find out.
It won't attach to these things, is what I'm saying.
Cows don't believe that they can achieve. They don't even give it one good charge. They see all the opportunities floating by them, but believe success is for a few hand-picked rhinos. They say, we are cows, we cannot charge, there is no use even trying. Cows will tell you that they are being realistic, but we know the truth. Either they are just plain ignorant and lazy, or they are trying to rationalize their failure. So after I retweeted this, I think it was Griffin wrote back, like, cows charge. I worked on a farm. They'll definitely charge you. Like, I didn't even get, like, put your electro panels out before you run out of battery power.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, this is like magic fingers at the motel.
We have to really take that into account if we're gonna do one of these on an asteroid. We're making our own fuel here, though. No more like.
Yep. No more bringing fuel out of the building that's nearby.
Yeah, I don't know. Does that cost us money?
I have no idea. It cannot possibly be. Well, I guess. Well, we've almost got 0.24.
I'm fast forwarding time.
No, it wasn't carry a rhino family around. It was carry a $100 bill with you at all times.
No, there was a separate thing about like have a picture of a rhino family. There was also the carry a $100 bill.
I only saw the one tweet. Maybe there's more.
There was apparently a lot more.
Another good idea is to find pictures of rhinoceroses and hang them in your house with constant reminders of your proud heritage. The bathroom is a great place. Make a new family album, find a picture of a rhino family and claim it as your family. What the hell? If you can find a poster of a charging rhinoceros, that is excellent.
He wrote, and there's a follow-up book too that like right on the cover says only 18 plus, do not suitable for children. That apparently continues the metaphor in an even more disturbing way.
Hooray for inflation. This is just weird.
Alright, so we're making some fuel now. Is that? Oh, it's going right in our tank, Joe.
Woo! Look at it go! That's tons of fuel. Man.
I think it's going to take some time. How's our... I wonder what our battery... Electric charge is staying up. Okay, so those... I mean, this seems like the kind of thing where you grab an asteroid and then you let this run for a while.
Where you like those science labs? I don't know. We have 2 oxidizer. I don't know what units those are.
Gallons.
That's not gallons, is it?
I don't know. Does it matter?
Spacebar. Hit spacebar.
Yay,
look at how
we
much
launched.
fuel! And we're out of fuel.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so this is definitely a sit and wait sort of thing.
Definitely. So now we have to find an asteroid. How do we do that, Joe?
Well,
I think we need a telescope
out there that was finding asteroids, but we brought it home.
We want these asteroids close to Kerbin, though, so maybe it's not as bad as we're thinking. We just want to get up there and map some out that are near to us, so we can use these asteroids as sort of a long-term fuel situation to get us further out into the atmosphere, the solar system.
Gotcha.
So let's just... I guess we can do a Probodyne, since we're planning on not going very far. We won't need to... I mean, we'll need, like, power and stuff, but... He said and probably forgets to put power on.
You're not... No, I am here. You will not be forgetting to put power on.
Just throw that on. I don't think we're going to plan on bringing this back.
It's rhino talk. I mean, cow talk. You're a rhino. Rhinos have power cells.
Alright, we've got that thing on there.
Can we play with at least looking into cargo bays? Because this isn't how we do things in reality.
What do you mean? Where would a cargo bay be, Joe?
It's in the... It's right there. It's one of them. I don't know. Structure? Command?
Cargo bay. You want one of these?
Sure.
Alright, there it is.
Oh!
And then we'll stick that... We can't stick that on there, Joe.
Really?
It'll have to still be on top. Maybe we can put
No,
the
no, turn it upside down. Okay,
What,
but
the
yeah,
camera?
Same difference. Yeah.
I don't think you can, but we'll give it a shot.
Of course you can.
I mean, I know... Oh. There you go. Okay, so you're saying... Close it. Now, it does kind of stick out.
Don't we have round ones of these?
No, not according to this.
I mean, they gotta be in the...
There's an airstream.
Those things I love, too. It's a good thing you don't have anything wieldly and oddly shaped on top of your rocket.
All right, well, good. Let's go. All right, here we go.
Well, that looks stable. You don't have SAS on.
But also don't have, like, any control with this. Okay.
Hold. Whoa, what are you doing?
It's kind of pulling away from me.
It's a tad top heavy, isn't it?
I don't think it's about that. It's more about the, like, the weird atmospheric stuff going on up there.
Fascinating.
So you want to do a cargo bay up here is what you're saying.
Or an airstream.
Okay.
Look at that.
Now that looks like a normal thing. We'll definitely make it into orbit this time.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. That looks like a normal thing. That'll make it into orbit.
This time.
This time.
It already feels better.
Yeah, shocking.
Flying it.
How weird.
I don't want to say that it was all my idea.
Well, still looks a little wobbly. Possibly a tad top heavy.
Eh.
This is
Just
the
stabilize.
perfectly efficient flight path.
It's not, though, is the thing.
What? Really?
No. I know it looked like it, but...
Okay, you're at middle of light blue. You're at 2,000 feet. You should not be turning. Like...
I wasn't trying to turn for some of that.
Ah, okay. I understand now.
Get back. Do not go up there.
Have you tried letting the arm hold on to it for a while?
I have not, Joe. Would you like me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, before I get there, because I'm feeling a little bit snarky about this. I want you to tell me, like, a count of 5, or what are you thinking?
Well, I'll
here?
let you know.
Okay.
Alright, go.
Well, that feels a little better.
And you actually use things the way they're designed in order to do what they're designed for? It's weird. It's like other people have thought about these problems before and come up with solutions to them.
It felt like the rocket was, like when I launched it, I was like, well, this is burning as hard as it's going to burn.
But it's not.
I guess not. I can accept that.
Gain thrust. The arm is providing negative thrust.
Alright, we're going to do a little bit of a turn. Hopefully that won't happen real fast.
We're flying through that fuel. But it's supposedly a smaller, lighter, better rocket, so...
I just want to get back to efficiency.
Yep, I know. I understand. I absolutely understand what you're saying, because I also am like... I used to be able to do this without 78 boosters and like 4,000 liquid engines. Didn't I? But we are putting larger payloads up, too. Like, that telescope ain't light.
No.
I don't know if the Terrier is going to be able to do it from where you're going to get to with this.
We are going to get into probably dark blue. Or close to it.
I've drinking a lot of tea recently instead of coffee.
Yeah?
I think it's a change for the better. Well, that's
Now that's a problem.
You think? I do have to say, though, I think the British people we know would murder me if they knew what kind of tea I'm doing and, like, what I'm doing to it. I don't have, like, the whole...
Nope! No, 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 Batman! Batman! Why?
It's still... You're turning it way too much. You have everything on the top.
It's so heavy.
Yeah, and
also, I don't have a reaction wheel.
Well, we're definitely leaving space.
We're leaving space.
Leaving,
yes.
leaving the atmosphere, so that's something. Have you seen any of this from the For Exposure account that I retweet a lot?
No.
It started as just clients from hell for freelancers, but sort of migrated also into, like, just people like, yeah, do it for the exposure. I'm asking for free artwork, but please do not blast me on Twitter, the guy wrote. He has a screen cap of that. He just says, okay, I won't, but he did. And the person gets angry at him and... I saw you post my free art request on Twitter after I asked you not to. I only needed... This is the best. I only needed 20 hours of your time. I guess you don't want to work on my exciting project. I'm going to laugh.
That cannot be real. Yeah, I understand. I get that there are, like, there are real bad people.
There are people who are oblivious. I don't even think that's bad. That's just, like, utterly oblivious to, like, hey... These skills aren't, like...
Free?
Free, not to mention, I have other things to do other than do free work for you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm 100% about all of that Creative Commons stuff. I will find free... I've been looking for free music to use on streams because I've been getting guilty about copyright stuff, and there's some really cool stuff up on the Free Music Archive, but then those people don't owe me anything. And flip around.
You are in orbit with the telescope.
We are definitely in orbit. Yeah, we do want to go ahead and stage this now. Deploy. Bye.
Oh no! 7 dead as fairings land on Kerbal.
I hope those don't show up as cannot act. Are you kidding me?
What's happening?
I don't have an antenna.
Oh my god.
I'm close enough to the planet to be able to fly with with the Promedyne. I thought I would be okay. This is your fault somehow. So, viewers at home, figure out how this is Joe's fault and tweet at me. Needs to be activated on a solar... Are you serious?
On a what?
Has to be on a solar orbit.
Huh. So there's some flaws in your plan.
I didn't know.
Well, see if we can get to a solar orbit with this thing.
Yeah, alright, okay.
Shabao!
If we're... Because of that, am I able to do the... No. Yeah, now I'm too far out to do anything with the...
Oh, son of a bitch. You gotta be kidding me. There's like checklists we should have, but I know that checklists don't work for people in this company.
It did get out. We got out into orbit, though.
It's useless.
It is useless. Well, you know what? We're just doing that same mission with the Sundog,
Yeah.
except with smaller engines.
Yeah.
This is identical to that.
Yeah. Extend your antenna.
That's a great idea, Joe. Boop. Another quick save, and let's see what happens once we get out there. Going right close to the mun.
Whoa, look at us go! Woo! Suck it, mun!
We're taking some of your energy, but we're not very big, so it's okay. The game probably doesn't calculate that anyway. Now we still have a green line.
Ka-chunk.
I'm actually going to turn off SAS because there's no need for that at this point. And let's see, we got good electric charge. Let's go ahead and start object tracking. It is on an old solar orbit. Don't give me that crap.
Not yet. It's got to get to...
Oh, fine.
Don't give me that crap. The white zone is for loading and unloading only. Ka-chunk.
All right, now start object tracking.
Yeah.
Now, what do we do? Okay, so we're
I
going
have
to go
no idea.
back to the tracking station.
Yes.
Now that we finally have tracking of objects.
Again.
Toggle
There's a question mark.
Space objects.
That's the question mark. Toggle unknown. And turn off all your other crap.
Yeah, I don't care about debris. We don't have any rovers.
You have 7 ships out there? Turn those off too. You need to see your
Okay.
ships.
Not necessarily.
You can turn it back on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's a great triangle you made there. Zoom out. This is just Kerbin. Their asteroids are
Yeah, I guess they are.
somewhere else, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember how to do this.
Well, it may have to be transmitted too. So let's go with this guy and then fly him.
Fly him.
Has it found?
Log observation data?
Possibly. It hasn't said, like, we got one yet.
Okay,
Okay, that's cool.
Did you bring the wrong telescope?
No, this is the same one. Maybe there aren't a lot right around by Kerbin? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's nothing
Like-
near Kerbal.
Kerbin might have, like, cleared out its asteroid path of asteroids.
Yes. Yes.
That makes sense. That's a real thing.
I'm trying to read, and your sentence didn't make any sense in my brain.
It made sense. Also don't know what happened to all the old ones that we were tracking.
They're gone. They cleaned them up, remember?
They did. They kind of faded in and out as we saw them.
Sentinel has to be specifically in a lower orbit of the planet you want to scan.
Oh, here we go. We got unknown.
Woo!
I don't know if, like, I really want it to be, I guess it's close to our orbit. That one's
Now it's
close.
gone. And you lost it.
There's a lot of them. I'm looking for there's
Oh,
one.
no! Okay.
That one's choice. Unknown object. Class D. I don't know how we plan, like, a rendezvous with it.
I think maybe you can target it in pilot mode. Just switch over to this thing and
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. All right, and then we're gonna go to map, and do we even have access to those on here in this map? Oh yeah, we do. Okay. So there's this thing right by us.
ooh, we're headed right for it.
View in tracking station. And it's gone. Oh, no, it's just... We can't do anything with that. This might require some further research, Joe. I say we put a pin in this and come back to it next week.
What are you going to title this? Is that the audio file is Kerbal Asteroid Mining.
That's the ultimate goal.
Oh, so it's going to be part 2 and 1.
I don't know. Like, you got to aspire to something, Joe. People are still watching this. They know it's us figuring the game out.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm just trying to read.
So, next week, we're going to continue to figure this out, how we can find more of these asteroids. We do want to build a really cool asteroid spaceship. That might take a while, but here we have our little thing scanning for asteroids. So, it's a 4 meter to 7 meter in diameter for a Class B, Joe. So it'll be interesting lining up with something like that.
What?
It's very small. It's like 7 meters.
That I get.
Oh, something you're reading?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk to you guys later. We'll figure something out in the week intervening. Take care.